cause he faster. Fools pull the wool, limbs they laying past her. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night. Pat got the game tight, play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Pat Poose got to put the name up in lights. One Pat Poose got to put the name up in lights. One thing you oughta know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you oughta know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you oughta know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. Thought you had the game a lot, but you done lost it.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? I'm in a facade. I'm in a silhouette back here. Can y'all hear me? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Mods, can you guys hear me? Can you give me a 1 if you can hear me? I'm on Streamlabs today, so I want to make sure y'all, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Nope, you can't hear. Okay. Mic check, mic check. All right, hold on. What about now? Oh, jeez. What about now? I'm low. I'm low. Okay, so what about now? Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Very low, very, very low. Okay, I always have a problem with this mic over here, so hold on. So I'm gonna get it right. I didn't get it right. Okay, if I turn that. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. I have no idea why this microphone does this. Okay. Well, that's gotta hurt y'all ears there. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Nope, not good, not good. Okay, so let me turn on the output monitor. Mic check, mic check, check. Mic check, 1, 2, mic check. Monitor. Oh. Mic check, mic. Volume down. Check. This is so weird that it does this. You say that's good? That's good? I need a few more thumbs up. Is that good? Work with me, mods. Work with me, mods. Is the mic okay now? How we doing with the mic? How we're doing with the mic? Mic check. Mic check. I got 2 mics. I may switch the mic out. Mic check. Mic check. The last setting was good. Mic check. Mic. It's low. Why is it low? Okay. Let's get a little more volume here. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Sorry guys, I'm working on it. And the only way I can fix it is if you guys working with me. Now I got that squeaky sound. And it's still low. This is so freaking weird. Test audio. Capricorn said, it's quiet in here. It's quiet. You say it was okay a second ago. Mic all the way up like this, then it's going to squeal. Yeah, it's low and buzzing. And that's the right microphone, so that's just crazy. Mic check, check. And it's because I sound good over here, but you guys are saying not over there. Sounds good to me. I need to click on. It's good. Good. Okay. That's good. That's good. What about now? Because I turned the volume down just a little bit so we don't hear the squealing. Oh, I sound professional now. I sound very professional. I'm almost got that Natasha voice. I don't have no sexy voice. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Everybody's saying it's good now. Then let's go. Okay. Why did I bring you guys here today? Well, some may want to hear it and some may not want to hear it, but I have to say it. And I'm going to also read a message that came out, I guess, and you guys tell me what you think of it. I actually kind of like it, and I'm pretty sure who's behind it, and once I get to reading it, and I'm sure most of you guys probably have seen it as well. It comes out. I'm trying to get it to come up on my screen as well too, but for some reason my phone isn't connecting to the Bluetooth of the computer right now. But how many of you guys read the Athen Africa Lives Culture and Advocacy message today? Put a 1 in the chat if you read that today. It was pretty darn good, even though if you read it, you'll know who's behind that. It was obvious, right? But it also just makes you think about other things that we have heard and seen along this journey out here on the YouTube street, up under the umbrella of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, right? So sometimes I guess, do it matter who puts the message out, if it's a okay message, or if it's something that people are looking to prevail in the freedom of Robert Sylvester Kelly. So, but we'll get into that. I don't know how many thumbs up I've gotten so far in the chat. Mod, can you guys tell me how many thumbs up do I have in the chat right now? Somebody, because I can't see it on this Streamlabs. I can't see it, okay? And the first thing that I want to address, uh, you can do what you want to do with it. I'm just going to read it, I'm just going to read it. And, it apparently looks like someone is really working, really working. I just fixed it, Bobby. They said that it was fixed. Are you sure? And, Bobby, I still got this head cold, so you got to bear with me. So I may sound a little weird. But if I keep turning it up, I'm going to get this squeaking noise that I have to find. And I'll find it, though. But like I say, the only way to perfect the channel is that you kind of look for your community to give that help as well, especially when you're an amateur, right? I'm an amateur. So my first message that I want to state, and it's been, it's just been on my mind today. Not so much to be bothering me to that effect, but it's a new transition starting today, and I have to put it out there because of me realizing that this is something that I want to do. This is something that I want to bring to you guys. My commentary is very different from quite a few channels that you guys go to. And so I was sitting today at work and I was just thinking, after I go back and I look at my views and I look at my, the likes and things like that, it's not balancing out. And it's not making me pleased with the channel. It's not making me pleased with the community at all. None at all. So I'm like, well, okay, what is it? Is it that our women, and I'm gonna put it out there, and y'all know me, I don't give a damn what people say or may think, right? I'm pretty low. Oh, what is it? See, now I'm gonna get this echo, Sylvia. You hear it? If I turn it down, if I turn it up, I'm gonna get a bad echo. So, oh geez, what is it? What is it? What is it? Why is it doing that? Well, I sure wish I'd have took a class in this technology stuff, but I didn't. I didn't take a class in it. Audio output capture. So that should be on. All right, y'all, give me a second. Y'all keep saying that I'm pretty low, so check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Mic check, 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 check. Let's do it again. Mic check, mic check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. How's that, mods? No, you are low. See, everybody, I'm getting mixed. You guys are mixing me up. I got some saying that it's low, some saying that it's okay. Which is it, you guys? Come on. In order for me to fix it, to make it right, I want you guys to agree with if it's okay. It's good. Elizabeth said it's good. Love you more. Love you more, girl. How's that? How's that? And I need to take this let me see if I could take some of the stuff off the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. There we go. Okay, let's take that off. What else is on here that I need to take off? Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right, I got all that stuff off. So there we go. A little bit better, I guess. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Leave that off. So, okay. Now it's a little loud. Make up your mind. They say it's good. I'm not touching it anymore. I'm here to make a message right quick. So let's go. So, how many like buttons, mods? Tell me how many like buttons do I have? So, I noticed that the channel is trying to grow, right? I opened my channel up to advocate for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I also opened it up to do it in a little bit genius way that I knew that I wanted to also have fun with my channel and the stories that were being put out. I also opened up my chat where you can come here and have fun. 28, 19. See what I mean? 28 and 19. So when you come into the chat, I know it's kind of logical to maybe listen to the whole message, right? And decide whether if you want to put the thumb up or the thumb down on a person that is blogging. And I understand that, right? But for the most part, I think I would like for you guys to give me that thumb up. I bring you just something different. You know, I've been out here for a mighty long time, like everybody else, right? We haven't even gotten into the part that's really going to hit hard to a lot of people because I also have to address my mods as well. When I'm doing my commentary, you know, I look and I watch my mods. I really wish you guys would help push my channel. I really would like to see that coming a little bit more from my mods. I think with a few more other channels out here, I have some of the greatest mods that anybody could ever want. I do not see my mods in a bunch of chats or getting themselves mingled up in the confusion and the distractions out here, and I never wants to trade them in for the world. But I do ask that from my mods. You know, commenting and having your discussions and things in the chat, I think that you guys get away from help pushing my channel, helping, just helping. I really do, and I ask you guys to help me. I think I did a good job in the selection for selecting my mods. And like I say, I wouldn't give them up for the world of YouTube at all, but I do look for you guys to continue to help me grow over here. Not in a demanding way, but push it with humbleness. Let the people know that, hey, this is a community that everybody, and we're going to get to that everybody part too, is welcome to come, you know, without being angry and want to cuss me out and do all of that stuff, then we know what happens with that, right? But just to have a laughable and humble conversation without the hatred and things, you're welcome over here, except for there's going to be a catch to it now because I've watched channels grow. I've watched all of our ladies, I'm addressing the ladies now, right? Become so supportive to the men out here. And I don't feel that your ladies out here are getting the shared support that a lot of the ladies run to the men to give. I'm going to even touch on the part about the dollar for a pap. You said I have about 100 and some people in the chat, right? I do $1 for a pap once a month because the bill for Pacer or the music or the Zoom, Streamlabs, all of that stuff, it does cost money. It does cost money. I've sat here literally and bagged up off of my channel because I really wanted to see if the people are willing to show gratitude to the channel and to show that they would like for me to keep coming on and opening up this community over here for everybody to type and we laugh and I bring y'all some shit to tell y'all the truth that there's multiple times that I should have been probably getting strikes on. Striking my channel, but I take a risk. I go out on a limb. I sat a whole 2 months, literally, and received probably about, I want to say maybe about $20, 2 freaking months, out of 2 months. So the other part of it has to come out of my pocket to bring something to you guys, also for me to enjoy. Now, I remember saying that, you know, I don't need it and I can do this and I can do that. I'm talking about my household. I'm talking about things that I know that I need to be taken care of. But y'all, gratitude, it sucks, man. It really freaking sucks. So therefore, it leaves me no choice, especially after sitting out here for a long time and watching stories after stories. Let me tell y'all this. I don't have a sad story for y'all. I don't have my personal business to tell y'all to put y'all in your feelings some type of way to support the channel. I don't. I'm sorry. I have a working job, but stop looking at me that way as if, oh no, you got it and we ain't helping you out. I've seen so many women, I think that I will probably have to be homeless, huh? I think that what do I have to go, I don't know, stick up somebody, go to jail, come out of jail, and put the stories on them, and then they'll be like, well, oh, you know, that's not the type of gratitude that I want. So if you're looking for those stories, I don't have them. I have good stories. I and if the good stories is not good enough for you guys to say, you know what, let me do $1 for a pap today, you know, then I have to say, oh well. Now, I know who is subscribed to my channel. And then right now, since I'm on this page, I can actually see the names. And I actually can go back and do a lot of shouting out. And for that, I am very grateful for that. And I must tell you guys, I am so grateful for those people because those are the people, those subscribers are the ones that says, Pap, get up and give them some laughter today. Pap, get up and bring them to a community where they can come in and talk about other stuff that they have seen. Pap brings you guys pretty much a weekly prognosis of what's been going on through the week. I used to do 2 to 3 days a week.
But then I realized, is you some type of goddamn fool? I can't tell y'all how much of hundreds of dollars that I have passed up from not making it to work on my overtime. Y'all know how much money I make a lot of fucking money just for doing 2 hours of overtime. A lot. But you know what I said? No. I'm going to log on here. How many of y'all remember? I'm on here at 8, 9 in the fucking morning. Running in an hour. I'm like, woo, I got to go because I'm running late. But I did it for you all. I did it for me. I'm thankful for everybody who has helped. Like now, you guys have helped me. Pat, fix the. It's too loud. It's too low. It's too this, and I need that from you guys. I have also taken time to give and donate it to quite a few channels. I've done it. I've bought things from quite a few people. Everybody's forgotten about the PAP store. It's still open. Mods, continue to push my One Papoose grind because I'm about to elevate that and put more things on there. I watched all of these other channels out here, and you do learn something. You can take away something from these channels, right? Because I'm like, how am I doing something right? How am I the person that sits with the integrity, no freaking criminal record, not on here going after people? I know y'all say I'm messy, but sometimes, you know, Petty Paula gotta be Petty Paula on the shit that you see out here, or this or that. So I guess I have to put my foot down. I don't want to be out here to where you guys get to leave the channel, be like, oh, it's her begging ass was over there. Yeah, I'm asking for you guys to help support the channel, just as the way that I've seen a lot of the ladies go to multiple channels, and I see you. I truly see you. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Well, I don't have a sad story. I'm sorry. I don't have my personal life that needs to be on YouTube for you guys to support the channel. I want you to support the channel because I've opened up a community to say, hey, let's talk about what's going on weekly or daily with what we see. I take a risk. I post people's shit up. I play music over here. Do y'all know that that's a copyright claim? Do y'all know every time that I pop that music, and I know that I shouldn't be playing that music, right? Except for what I do play, because I do pay for that. I pay for that music, right? But yet then, I don't have people that's sitting out here saying, wow, you know, we like your music, or we doing this, you know, here, Pap, here's $1 for that. No, but I got to take the copyright claim. So any views that I get and it takes, you have to have over $100 to even get a YouTube check. So I'm losing out on both sides. I'm losing out on the likes. I'm losing out on the copyright claims because YouTube takes that back. I have not seen $100 in 6 fucking months over here. None. But I go to the other channels and they're all doing damn well. Damn well. Damn well. And it just behooves me. I'm like, do you have to be a man? Answer that for me. Do you have to be a man? I don't know. And now you say, if I was a boy, yeah. Because a whole lot of shit can happen for a man out here, but let you be a woman, shit. Your ass is getting left in the dust out here. I ain't the best. I ain't perfect. I am going to continue to grow. But here's the thing. As of today, yeah, you have to be a subscriber. The comments will only be for the subscribers. I can't do anything about the people that are sitting up in the bushes. I am going to use Nick at Night technique. You want to send get through and all of that, you're going to have to do the super chat on here. You want to talk, you want to be known, you want people to see what you want to say, you want to come at somebody, you want to come at me, it's going to cost you a super chat over here. At the end of the show, YouTube has integrated this one thing that says, it's a super chat says thank you. How many of y'all found that button? Because I found it. And when I'm over on other people's channels, I'll find it and I am going to do it because I liked the commentary. I like the message. I like sitting in here with you. I like the way you laugh. I get messages, I get articles, I get pap when you come in live, all of that. And I'll sit here and it's on my time. Since I have to pay myself, it's on my time. I actually love the people that I've met. I do. I love the conversations that I have. I love the laughter that I have with the people over here. And I never thought that it would actually come to this point because I thought that it would just come naturally from your counterparters, your virtual brothers and sisterly love. But I guess I was wrong about that. I don't know. So I'm asking you guys from today forth. It's not that much that I do ask. I probably do once a month, but my minds are going to be on it now. And when I'm really deep into it, yesterday, Saturday, I didn't feel well at all. I didn't feel well at all, but I had conjured it up. Because you know what? I'm running this channel. I'm going to come sit out here with these people. I fell out too, y'all. After I got off the live with y'all, I fell the fuck out. I took this medicine. I did this, and I'm working on it. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Something, infection, I guess, in the sinus or whatever. But I have a hard time sleeping at night right now because of this head cold that is applying so much pressure in my head. I think now it's time for me to go and get an antibiotic. I love all of you guys' remedies, but you have to understand what may work for you may not work for the next person. And I have tried pretty much everything over the counter right now, but this is the fourth time, and the pressure up in here, woo, and right now, I'm not trying to give you guys this message because I'm annoyed, but I'm very annoyed with it, But I appreciate you guys. And I appreciate if you would just dip a little bit more and help Pap channel, stay in the algorithm, stay on the same level of everybody else that you guys support out here. And I have to keep saying, excuse me, but it'll, it starts to run and drip from the nozzle and it'll fill up in my throat. And this is what's being the problem, right? My tongue is clean, so the film is irritating you guys. But can you guys do that for me? Can you guys, because what it does is the place that you like to go, the stuff that you like to hear, it'll slow your blogger down. It'll slow your YouTube creator down. It's no difference from at a track meet or a basketball game. When you're going to your favorite game to watch your favorite team, if that player does not hear you from that stadium up there, it slows them down. You feed the momentum to the people on the mic to want to keep going. That's all. That's what you do. And some of us will get big-headed, like I know I would. And I was like, well, I can't, you can't make them. And if this is what you love, you will continue to do what you love. But sometimes it'll be a struggle. That's all I'm saying. Because I come here to be with you guys. Not for you. I come here to be with you guys. I come here to put out riskable, if that's a word, shit. I tell you, I put out some of the most risk shit. I'm not the person that ended up entangled in all of this shit. We seen that. We seen that. Nobody has heard anything. Oh, Pap is in this and Pap stole the money. Pap, none of that. Hands been clean from day one for establishing the Walk for Chaos. And the other protests, brought lots of people together under this umbrella. Under this umbrella. What you say? You say you definitely pay. You know you better pay. I want me a dinner. That's what you are. That's all I'm saying. Mods, I need you guys. I need you guys to do a little bit better with the channel. I really, really do. I love my mods. I wouldn't trade you guys in for the world. You guys do it without cussing and being demanding. Yes, I do, Bobby, and I'm going to continue to bring you those laughs because that's just what I do, especially on the stuff that just don't make any goddamn sense out here. No sense at all, right? And I'm like, oh, and you know what? I challenge you guys. If you've been rocking with me from day one, put a one in the chat. And you tell, I'm gonna wait for that. Put a one in the chat. You say read your comment. Put a one in the chat if you really been rocking with me over here. Put one in the chat. Let me find your comment, boo. I see you say Harlem. You say Harlem. All I see you saying is, hey, Harlem. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it, lady. Lady Earth. I see you saying, hey, Harlem. That's what I see. Unless it's way up there, because I don't see it. But for those that has been, okay, you guys been rocking. Now, I like to know, with everything that you guys pretty much have been seeing going on, where have I failed you at? Where have I failed you at? From 2019, some of it was predictions. Okay, go up some more. Pap, read my comment. Some of them was predictions, right? And everything that I had been calling out actually played itself out. Every freaking thing. But I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, can't you see where a lot of these people, you know, mainly I can say one or two, and the reason why I don't get the attraction over here, and the reason why I was called messy or this or that, it's because I was calling out they shit. If Pap would shut up, you know, or this, or Pap bringing light to this, you know, and a few other bloggers out here was doing so, right? A few other ones, right? But man, I was bringing this shit. I was bringing it like it wasn't nothing. You said what I've noticed is that the men interact more with their chat. So most women pick the popular people out in the chat and speak and respond to them. Okay, so what is your suggestion, lady? Y'all tell me. You're here to help me grow. This is our community together. You know, I open it up together until I want to be singled by myself. But Bobby, I thank you, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. The membership. Let's talk about the membership, right? I have fun emojis out there. One for when I'm laughing, one for when I'm ready to fight, one for when you just want to represent Pap, one for when you put the talk show. I'm on my talk show. Let's talk about it, this or that. And we just put another one up in there coming up here in about a week or so. You should be able to get that for some who has had the membership quite longer, right? It goes in little steps. The steps is going to continue to happen, but the price is not going to ever change. I ask for people to join my membership. Let's play with the emojis that I'm trying to build and put together for the people. $1.99. If you got your emojis, go ahead and put them in the chat. Show the people what they look like. And you can pick one out single-handedly. And there's more to come. So thank you, Trans. She got that. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. One of my favorites too, especially my dancing and singing one. Cause y'all know I love my music, and I'm gonna pump it up for y'all. So join the membership. If you don't want to do the Cash App, or if you don't want to do the PayPal, do the $1.99 a month. And I'm asking you to do so. Join the membership, cause I'm here to stay, and I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better with or without you, but I prefer that it is with you guys. I ain't the best. I ain't sitting all up there like all them Roland Martins and XYZ other people, but I plan on getting there. And the only thing that stops me right now is because I have a demanding job. I have a democracy that I've joined up. So you want to know what it is that I give back? Yeah, I save people jobs. Yeah, I do that. I fight almost every other day where I'm at, risking losing my job, but that's part of my job, to defend according to the contracts, agreeable contracts. That's what I do. So what you're seeing now, this is me every day. I don't have 2, 3, 4, 5 personalities going on up here. I am one papoose, 24/7. I don't have no acting show for you like Bookham do. I can't go to church and turn that shit off for you on Monday and say I'm finna kill somebody. I don't have that type of heart. I don't have that type of mindset. I don't even know how the hell he does it. But I do it. I raise my kids. You all know a lot of my personal life I have shared with you. I've shared with you. That one girl in my comments said, oh, you renting. No, I'm not. I don't fucking rent everything I own. I work my ass off for it. Everything. Everything. I'm free of car notes right now. Free of them. And I can pretty much tell you with the two out there, they probably hit me with every bit about $70,000. Pap did that. So I am a go-getter. I'm a doer. So that's the only reason why, it's hard to make your channel grow, because I'm not sitting here all day, you guys. I have to go do what you guys do. The rents do. The food is due. Daycare is due. The school athletic programs are due. I gotta buy spike shoes for track, and this for that, and this for that. I gotta do the same thing that you guys do, so your home front don't never stop. But support me. Support me. And if you are supporting me, let me see you say, I support. If you riding with me and you love to come and sit and laugh with me on the stuff that we see, and that's gonna end, and I'm gonna be ready for something else. What I bring y'all, I brought the bunny. And all you have to do is just pretty much have the ideas out here. I'm not a big celebrity person, I guess, because I'm not super fanish. You understand what I'm saying? I also know my boundaries. Sometimes you can't jump in the lane of what other people got going on in their private lives, because it'll bring you trouble back to yours, and Pap ain't looking for that type of trouble. I ain't trying to get hauled in no dang courtroom or nothing like that. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Let me give you some hugs. I appreciate you. Thank you. But I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, how is it that everybody came out to advocate under the umbrella of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? And all of you guys have to know that that's what I was doing. I marched. I put my foot to the ground multiple times, right? But now this isn't just about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. This is about me asking you guys to support the channel. She said, let's do $5 Fridays. And I like that idea. I really do. That's it, that's all. I'm not asking for no hundreds or whatever, but it does cost me every bit about 70, 80 bucks to run and to sit right here, you guys. It does. For those people last year, shout out to you, because y'all know, I love some, I be throwing the hints too, right? Like, man, I love me some Dunkin' Donuts, man. And next thing I know, somebody will be like, girl, have some Dunkin' Donuts. I'll have $5 in there. Like, thank you. And y'all, because I'm not on camera, if you guys can see the smile, it's the same smile that you have when someone hands you your Christmas gift or your gift certificate for this or that. It does. It makes me smile. It makes me have a good day. And I'm not saying this to prey on your emotions. I'm saying this just so that you guys we can have some understanding that I like to have the same thing that everybody else tends to have. I know everybody don't like Pap, and I'm good with that, because Pap told many, 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 many stories of what was already said on the YouTube, and I brought some funky laughter to it. I understand that, but I ain't here to hate nobody, but I will laugh at your shit, especially when it's some goofy, nonsensical shit, or if it don't make sense to me. My eyes leads to my perception, leads to my brain, to what I want to share with you. I'm not using your eyes. I use mine in my ears. And I just bring it, and I bring it. And I think I've done a damn good job. And you know why? Because I look at you guys' laughter in the chat. And if you guys are laughing, I get to sign off of here and be like, boy, we had a good time on this chat. And then now I'm laughing. If I didn't see you guys laughing, if I didn't see you guys hitting the like button and stuff like that, I would be disappointed. Like, wow, I'm doing something wrong. This is not what they want. But you guys show me what it is that you would like. And that's what I was doing. So I just want to do a recap. I like for my mods to support the channel just a little bit more with pushing it. I do. I really do. I get all the chit chat. We get caught up in the discussions or we get caught up in the laughter, but I need you. I, I, I've asked you to be a mod, or it was asked from you to say, well, let me be a mod, and I thought that that's what, to my understanding, that mods is here to do so. Let's keep it straight in the chat. All right, y'all. It's dollar for Pap Day. Okay, don't forget to hit her One Papoose Grind store. She got some socks over there. Something for you to remember her by. Something for you to to represent, to say, hey, we got a young blogger, new. She's trying to make it. Da, 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 da. I'm looking for my mods to also bring me some ideas to the channel. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because you guys should know what the people want. Let's see if we want to talk about this today. Let's do that. So I love you, mods. I do. We've been rocking for a long time, but I need y'all. I really do. Okay, so let me get to Bobby. Says that you met Don Russell, and I told him after talking to him about 1 hour that I can see why you and TD, I know that is, like him, was at the restaurant at Fossmore. I don't know if you see my commentary with I Am My Brother's Keeper, right? And when I tell you I poured my heart into that one, Bobby, I really did, because like I say, I saw things that I choose to see. I understood and I saw things of how people was taking his story and using it against him. Now, since we're at episode above and beyond, we probably on episode 2000. I don't know. Can you see why it was imperative for certain people to come out here to use, what Don Russell did this, Don Russell did that. What do we see Don Russell do? We saw, we've read about it, right? We saw that there was his name put into the incident of the calling in to that filming thing over there. Well, what was it done for? His story was told by the other blogger that, well, he did it because he was against Mr. Kelly. Come on, Bobby. What man do you know that is against somebody that's going to go and take a risk of landing himself in jail? It was vice versa. He was for him, and he took that risk, and he got caught. But because all of these people, 3 mainly, was doing so much, right, to get him out the way, shut it down, shut it up, whatever, they did what it took to pour a lot of salt on his wound, and he got charged for it. Exactly. I can't see, I just couldn't see it. I could not see a grown man, like, thank you, Queen, saying, well, you know what, fuck my kids. Fuck my fiance, fuck all this, I'm finna do this and I'm finna just land myself in jail. There was reasons why he was doing that. He took the man's story, Bobby. When I say he, you should know who I'm talking about. The story about the raising of the $1 million or something. It was printed, I think, in the Esquire or something. Maybe somebody can help me out in the chat, because I don't have my notes and it's not fresh on my mind right now because it happened so long ago, and because I'm switching subjects off of something else, right? Priscilla Boo, hey, thank you, love me some Kels, thank you. So he went in, Don Russell went in, wanted to make the deal with the man who ended up leaving the States, and all this, and because he said R. Kelly needs the money for this, X, Y, Z, Z, whatever. And all of a sudden, that story got switched up. That boy threw anchor in that damn story. He did so much damage to it. He read it how he chose to read it to make it be defamation. He really did. The story about the bank, right? Don Russell goes to the bank. He turned that around. And you went up in there and you stole all the money. For how long was his name on the darn bank account? Mr. Kelly put him on the bank account. So I'm sitting here saying, well, don't be mad at him. You be mad at Mr. Kelly for anything. Somewhere, Mr. Kelly trusted him. He put the man's name on the bank account. But that boy turned that freaking story. Then you had the story about the break-in of Don Russell's vehicle, right? In the video, and Texas Black Diamond showing the videos, and Don Russell is there. What did he do? He said that he believed that it may have been some of Angelo people or this or that and his son. Who was the first one that came out to shut that down? That boy over there. That ain't his son. That ain't his son. That one, he defended Angelo right there from the goddamn start. And I was like, wait, why you gonna jump in this and tell Don Russell who he believed who it was not? How did this happen to Don Russell? How you gonna take that story and make it your story and tell people of, you know for sure that that wasn't Angelo or Angelo's son? He knew that shit for sure. And I'm like, this nigga is engaged in so much shit. Like he's the I know person. The I know person. To me, he should have sat that one out and let Don Russell run his story, right? Because if it was not him, then Don Russell probably wouldn't, which I never seen, well, technically, I haven't even seen the outcome of that. I don't know if Don Russell sought charges on any of that or whatever. It was Don Russell that stole the masters, right? Well, I have an article that says right here that Mr. Kelly sold some of his masters. I have the article. So did Mr. Kelly sell the first 3 batches of his masters? I have the fucking article and I can read that to you guys too. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And same thing, when I go elsewhere, I'm gonna start showing more support. They say when you feel blessed, you pass it on. And I hate to toot my horn, but that's why I'm so blessed, y'all. That's why I'm so blessed. I pass so much stuff on, it's ridiculous. I wait for Christmas to look out for my mods or whoever I want to do. I take care of my mods. I do. And I'm going to forever take care of them as long as they're here and as long as they're rocking. Not the part-time mods. I'm going to put that out there. Phew. Not the part-time ones. No. And no. You have to be full-time freaking rocking over here. Then that's that. That's just that. And then you go and mod for everybody else. But I try not to come on around the same time when I see a mod that's over here that's a mod for somebody else, right? Because that's what we do. We're here to support each other. So I try to wait, and then now maybe I can get my mods over here. I'm not finna keep buying all the excuses and everything because I'm sacrificing it too. Thank you, Corolla. Thank you. We got the same last name. we might be kin, girl. We might be kin. So, but I thank you. You say you think yeah, you do. You know what you do. But we don't want to tap on that. But so we saw that episode. I just didn't know what had happened. I know you listen. I know your ordeal, so you good. Cause I call you up in a heartbeat, or I end up on that highway. So I know me and you good, cause I know your ordeal. I know. So there's that pass for you, But for those that be like, Pap, let me know. Just let me know. I had one night where it wasn't even that late. I ain't have no mods in here. I had to put my whole finger on the trigger. And I had to block 2 people, but I was okay with that, So, yeah, the government has allowed a lot of this mess to go on against them. But there's also another government that's not going to keep allowing this to happen, right? Because if they do, it will make your whole government look pretty bad. And right now, they're looking pretty bad. So pretty soon it's gonna be part of your government that's gonna have to step up and say, we gotta fix this shit because R. Kelly supporters is coming down on our ass. They catching up with us. I'll tell you one person, Bobby, they need to go ahead on and start cracking down and pulling all of that goddamn Gloria R. shit. They need to follow the money. They have to follow the freaking money trail. They do. They need to go. Why wasn't anything pulled from Michael Avenatti's phone, Or did they pull it and they holding on to it, waiting on the freaking whammo? She said those part-time don't support take. I think I'm gonna have to do that, Harlem. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I think that I'm starting to see where the mobs are just popping in where it's convenient for them. And we know how that works. That's because you are. I don't want to say beefing because I don't call my shit beefs, right? But it's because I'm laughing at a story against someone that they don't like. Then they'll pop up. So I'm going to take your suggestion, and that's definitely going to happen. Like I say, this is new pap, y'all. New pap. It's a new pap, And I get, like I say, nothing we could do about the Bush people. There's nothing I could do. But for the people that do come, you guys, help me out with the like button, Help me out every now and then by sending your gratitude with the thank you super chat or something, because they're out there. Do that for me. It makes me happy. It makes me happy. But I think they're coming, Bobby. It's just getting to the right one. Now, Sylvia obviously knows about this article, which I cannot get up on my screen because I really wanted to show you guys, but I thought I had it connected to my Galaxy S10. If y'all give me a second, because it should have Bluetooth to it, right? My old ass Galaxy S10. But don't be hating, because I've got the newer phones too. But I love my Galaxy S10. Don't y'all hate when you get your favorite phone and you just can't part from it? I just can't part from this phone. Y'all love this phone. Listen, what you say, one not to go to. No, you don't. And a lot of the people, y'all don't. So that's why I love bringing y'all the shit, because y'all don't be knowing half of what's be going on. So to bring it to me, and I know y'all don't be caring or whatever, but listen here, we got some shit to laugh at today. Y'all remember it's on this one. I got a problem. I got a problem today. Something ain't sitting right. Something ain't sitting right, girl. I got a problem. But let's get into this article. In case most of you guys do not know, shout out to the person sends me the stuff, because I read everything that you guys send to me. Trust me, I do. But I'm a little picky, and I got to wait before, I come out and give my opinion on it. I'm almost halfway through it. Let's jump to, I'm done with that boy over there in the Don Russell store, because it is what it is. He has to go and pay the consequences for a choice that he did make. However, all of the things that these people have said and threw the monkey in a wrench, like Bookham, he still insists on him being a part of this whole thing with the Cass Jones and all of that. And none of that has been brought out to be true. I believe that Cass Jones, before I move on, hey Charlotte, I believe that Cass Jones and Don Russell gained that connection somewhere around the time when she came out to gain the connection to R. Kelly. Do you remember that, Bobby? Remember that phone call? And she was speaking to Mr. Kelly, and he told her, well, go find out who they, well, who is it? She was like, well, they doing so and so. I believe that if Cass Jones had not had that conversation with Mr. Kelly at that time, I don't believe that Don Russell would have even fell for her shit. I think that he probably fucked with her because he knew Mr. Kelly may have had a particular type of conversation with her, So I believe that he let his guards down on a whole lot of people. I hate to hear the fact that he actually, his story was with Sherry Winbush. He asked her to, meet me at the Chicken and Waffle. And he said she never showed up. you know. So how are you going to actually know who a person are and who they really for if you're going to stand a person up like that? Like, that's crazy. But now the Don Russell is out the way, you know, and quite a few other people, you know. Now Sharon Winbush seems to have the forefront of Mr. Cali. I'm just going to read it to you guys because I cannot get this goddamn thing to connect for some freaking reason. And I have an extender on my stuff. I'm gonna click on it one more time, see if it would do window capture to my phone. To my phone. Yo, no. Capture games and apps. Let me see if it'll do a screen, because I have the display capture on. Screen capture. Give me a second, you guys, because I really want y'all to see this, right? I do. Thank you, Samara Fun. Sumara Fun is now following. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they did a doozy on Don Russell. Okay, so the window capture is up. Okay, let me try this one more time. I have to make sure it was right. And I love Streamlabs, y'all. There's so much to do inside of Streamlabs. It's crazy, but you really have to take time and sit down, you know, and kind of really get your mind into Streamlabs. Streamlabs is way harder than the StreamYards, y'all. Way harder, but I love it. I love Streamlabs. Streamlabs also have my storefront on it, so I'll be giving that to the mods to post up. I have to send them the link to it, where I have flip-flops coming for the summer, an advisor on there, your backpack, your scarves, a whole bunch of stuff also over on my Streamlabs storefront as well. So, but let's get back into this. I'm not going to worry about it. I can't get it up, so screw it. I'm going to work on that where it should automatically connect. So the story goes as this. Athena is from Athena, Africa Lives, Culture and Advocacy. It's about the American, what they do is deal with the American justice system in question. Now, I tell you, this has Sharon Winbush stamp all over. You can tell from the reading. You can tell from her being out on YouTube on how she thinks, you know, how she delivers, right? So, but let's get into it. Maybe she found these people to help push this information out. Like I said, it's not sometimes always about the person who's delivering it. Sometimes it's about the message, right? You say she didn't get no charges, she was a part of a plot. You better say it, Bobby. Following our research paper on R. Kelly, bestiality and other stereotypes towards men of African origins, from Shakespeare's Othello to R. Kelly. Then it has for you to read here. We have decided at Athena, Africa Lives and News to rely information about this case, as it appears to be a carefully executed attack on Black culture and its legacy. We hope the difficulties we face in gathering accurate information for our research can be lessened for others by assessing this page. It says to read all the way down the genus of the page and the disclaimers. Hold on, you guys. What happened to the cam? I don't want that picture up there. Let me get my camera back up. There we go. There we go. So y'all can see what I'm reading here. And this other stuff, I just can't. Let me see if I can get it off. That's 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 off. I don't know why I have this blur around. But, I'm low again. What about now? Maybe because I started talking low. Let me drink some water too and put me a cough drop in my throat, in my mouth. Yeah. It says here messages and infos about Robert Sylvester Kelly, aka R. Kelly, jailed without bail since 2019. Appeal is pending. This is a non-partisan platform with the sole object to gather and share information about R. Kelly case and to allow the public to see evidence and facts and help in a just and fair defense and legal due process. It wants you to write your 3 letters today to demand an investigation about the legal access to R. Kelly emails and witness tampering. Says all details are below. So if it happened to R. Kelly, it will happen to anyone. Demand an investigation now. So please write to the first place, Department of Justice, Michael E. Horowitz, Inspector General, Matt D. Locks, Special Agent, William M. Blyer, Deputy. Wants you to send certified mail, make it legal document, send it certified. Proof of service to 950 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20530. Second letter to the U.S. Attorney General John R. Litch, Jr. He's the United States Attorney Office of the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, 219 South Dearborn Street, 5th floor. The third person would be the General Counsel, James Willis, Federal Bureau of Prisons, Internal Affairs Department. 202-307-3198 is the phone number if you'd like to contact. 320 First Street, Northwest, Washington, D.C., 2534, zip code. Evidence provided in videos and letters below. See the affidavit search warrant for the federal employee below. Listen to all R. Kelly latest interviews. Read all of R. Kelly messages about the Lifetime docu-fiction below. There's a video I can't wait to get to play, and I want to talk about that video because I want to talk about it. 30 years of hard work at the highest international level supporting black business, employing black people have been allowed to be derailed by a baseless campaign without any police convictions or complaints. It leads to R. Kelly's money being illegally cut off. Right to demand an investigation about illegal access to R. Kelly. Emails while he is in jail and witness tampering which led to 30-year sentencing. All of the details are below. So the latest update evidence, R. Kelly addresses stolen emails leading to 30-year sentencing. The first one, you guys are aware, and that was the one with Tasha K and that Storm Monroe commented and did his show on when R. Kelly called in with the audio, and he is bringing the situation to a light out here so that everyone can be aware that he believes and he knows for sure. We all have heard it to be factual behind the audio and before the audio that Tasha K did willingly admit that she got in and got the emails and sent them off to several people. We all have heard, and the name of this BOP disciplinary officer that they chose to go by, Miss A. The only A that I can think of was that Angela Cruz, but I may be off on that. I don't know, but it's like, well, maybe he's talking about her, but that's just a wild guess for me. I don't know. Affidavit for a search warrant and the photo, well, let me go back up. Federal informant admits that he flipped, it says he, but I think that, oh no, it's a he. he flipped New York federal witness Jane Doe number 5. If you remember who that federal informant is, go ahead and put it in the chat. Maybe the next person above you may not know. Maybe the person below you may not know. So you can share that information if you choose to. The witness was swayed in her testimony and led to 30-year sentencing of R. Kelly. Details below. The affidavit for, hey, Empress Boo, for a search warrant and a photo of items to be searched. For prison employees who accessed R. Kelly records and emails 153 times. It was, yeah, I know it was in Wisconsin, right? I know that, but hell, she could move around too. What if she left from over there to go over there just to use the computers over there? What if it worked that way? But okay, I know they said that it's a lady over in Milwaukee or Wisconsin and has recently retired, right? So the prison employees who accessed R. Kelly records and emails 153 times, then shared it with the federal witness. So they do have the affidavit listed. I know you guys can't see it, but it's on there. I'm not going to go through all of those, okay? It says here that the federal informant stating he tampered with federal witness in New York and Illinois. Says to hit the link below, but we're going to let it play because somewhere this person who feels that he wasn't a federal witness, he feels that he did not do tampering with witness. I asked myself a few questions behind that. After listening to the alleged cousin who clearly kept stating that the Kells support team that was putting boots on the ground was the terrorists, that they were tampering with the star witnesses and things like that. But this articles that came out states that the other person whom he sat, the cousin, and had all of these intellectual conversations with on the great intellectual panel, right? He never got called being a federal a witness or tampering with a federal witness. Never, never. It was always someone from the support side for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I used to ask myself, but why? Now we're moved fast forward and there's articles that's being pushed out here alarming everybody that the person that sat up there with the alleged cousin for Kelly was the federal informant. Wow. Let's listen to this one because this person is clearly in denial about what he clearly was saying out on YouTube. And I kept asking myself again, how can someone recant a story that is their voice, that is their picture, that is their image? Like how? That like this is you. You said this shit. Let's see if I can get it to play. Me and my damn Wi-Fi on this phone. My other phone works good down here. Thank you, Tay Tay. See if I can get it to play. Come on, you gotta play. And I sent it to my email, but for some reason this article will not, it just would not go to my email. Hold on, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this today. Ain't getting a box out. Come on. Come on, Gmail, come on. All of a sudden, it won't play. You gotta play. Oh, that's because it's in my headphones. Maybe that's why I couldn't get it to Bluetooth. It's in my headphones. Okay. Let me rewind this back because... Okay, now I gotta pause it. We're gonna pause this. I gotta pause this because he clearly says that he knew about all the times that they were there. He says that you couldn't see me, but I was always there. That's admission right there. He's talking about being behind the star witness for the New York trial, right? This is his words. How do you recant this? How do someone recant this? Listen.
So we looking at here, we got a before and after. I know about the time that you spent with her all three times. I was there, but I wasn't visible. But I was always there. I can understand about how you feel about the before, because I've witnessed the before and I've witnessed the after. I know about the time that you spent with her all three times. The middle is me. So it's real when she was here. Gave her all of the information. I got the actual people on the phone. She made the decisions. She made the decisions of her own. And it was not easy. It was days and days and days of crime. It was hours and hours and hours of footage. It was indictments. It was phone calls. It was a lot of different things. And it was a lot of information that she just did not know. I think what really made what solidified what you showed her was his absence. Because it might have been a completely different story if he was out. I don't think so. Not after what I showed her. Like, not how she took it. It's not just me.
Does he not understand when he says, not after I showed her? So, what he's trying to say is, because she was at my home and I tuned her into watching the docu-fiction, right? The docu-fiction, right? He feels because he says that will eliminate him from being aside, being tampering with the witness. She was there. That was number one, right? So if you didn't want to have any involvement or be put in a paperwork, right? Then that person should have never been there. The first thing a smart person would say, be like, whoa, you're in a case. You can't, you can't be here. But he didn't think that way. He thought he's thinking that, oh well, she needs somewhere to go, or or we're gonna shower her with love because allegedly, she's been hurt and she's this. And then his story kind of turned into where the Azrael had this big bawling fight with her dad, at his home. So, like, who were you saving her from? Her dad or from R. Kelly? It is tampering with the witness. Period. There's no way around this. When you showed her this information, you helped her decide. And he said that. It opened up her eyes. It helped her do this. You helped cause this lady, I'm gonna call her lady now because she's grown, to make a decision. And her decision aligned exactly to what your plans may have been. We could get this nigga by using Azrael. We gonna put some shit on her heart and in her mind or whatever, and she's gonna rage. She's gonna rage. But here's the thing with this that was so weird. How in the hell could she develop this much rage, right? When I'm sitting here along with a lot of you people watching her walk alongside with Joycelyn. You wasn't the only one. Watching her spend 3, 4, 5 years up in these mansions or wherever they were. It was always more than one girl around. So now we fast forward. As ladies, we can understand her anger. Maybe Mr. Kelly was showering her with the type of love that she was seeking for and put in her mind, that she was going to be the only lady. I'm going to be the only lady. Let's rewind some now, because I was also researching and found that Holly Calhoun was there. And oh shit went to hell, Azrael comes around. Now, we see the new video that's out from Mr. Kelly in his preemie docuseries, right, of himself. And we can see who's sitting in the back, which was Azrael and Holly. And I'm willing to bet that had Holly not left on her own to continue her life, right, her journey, she ain't even do no damage much to Mr. Kelly besides, her little tell-all story with Angela Lee them over there. Okay, she did that interview. But I'm willing to bet that Azrael would have had plans to demolish her as well. She was on her way. She was already infuriated from leaving with Drunken Larry. I got to get all these people, back. He chose, he with her, he with her, he with her. But see, what they failed to realize is that that was his type of life by choice that he chose to make. And the majority of it, if not all of it, was not illegal. Was not. You got a man standing on the stage, my 18 and over, but you there. That's crazy, right? Some crazy shit. Let's go with his story, though. I can't get it to play through my computer right now, y'all. It will not go to my email. Oh, yes, it is. Hold on. I got it. Okay. You know what? I do have it. I do have it. So let me see if I can get it to display on the screen for you guys. So, and to play. So hold on. Let me see if I can get it up. Hold on. Now, where you guys can actually see what I'm reading and hear it better. So, give me a second. Okay, there we go. I'm going to transition it over.
Out the before, because I witnessed the before and I witnessed the after. So I know about the time that you spent with her all 3 times. The middle is me. So it's real when she was here. Gave her all of the information. I got the actual people on the phone. She made the decisions. She made the decisions on her own. And it was not easy. It was days and days and days of crying. It was hours and hours and hours of footage. It was indictments. It was phone calls. It was a lot of different things. And it was a lot of information that she just did not know. I think what really made, what solidified what you showed her was his absence. Because it might have been a completely different story if he was out. I don't think so. Not after what I showed her. Like, not how she took it. It's not just me. It's not just trying to say is that no matter how much I showed her that the things that he was telling her were lies, and she went on national TV and did what she did, you don't think that that had nothing to do with her realizing that, this motherfucker, fuck this motherfucker. I can't believe. I think all of that had something to do with it, but I think what solidified her actions was his absence. Everything came into play, but what I think finalized it and gave her the courage and the strength to go on is because there were other people in her ear and he wasn't there to defend it. Had he been there to defend it, I don't think it would have turned out the same way. She was vulnerable. I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm not saying what you did was right, but she was vulnerable. Anybody could have came in and slid in her ear and told her anything because the nigga not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think if R. Kelly, honestly, if R. Kelly would have been on bail, if he was granted bail, I don't think Azriel would have flipped. If R. Kelly was in the streets, Azriel wouldn't have flipped. It's my opinion. They got the cable cut back on in the trunk from here. Paid for it here. Was supposed to go to Chicago, break Joycelyn's phone so they couldn't call. In the trunk from here. Granted bail, I don't think Azriel would have flipped. If R. Kelly was in the streets, Azriel wouldn't have flipped. It's my opinion. They got the cable cut back on in the trunk from here. Paid for it here. Was supposed to go to Chicago, break Joycelyn's phone so they couldn't call. You hear me? To break her phone. Her and her friend named Taylor. To break her phone. And her and Taylor was gonna make her. Even though I have somebody that's super close to the family, we have to stick to what's said under oath.
Under oath. Can y'all hear me? Let me get a mic check. Because I have to turn, I got to go up and down from the one volume to the other. How we sounding out there? How we sounding? Are we okay? Are we okay? He said that they had to do what needed to be done under oath, right? Now, I just kind of want to go back a couple of days from today and the arguments or the beef that we saw on YouTube between Angelo and Drunken Larry. How is it that those people can separate? It's very low. Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What about now?
up there, and then when she got off, I don't know. Fuck out of here.
Azrael doesn't know. Well, now she does, okay? Her dad kind of gave her the information that I gave her to let her see for herself. But even though I provided the information to the parents, because I communicate with both sets of parents, Tim and his wife, Timothy Savage, and his wife, as well as Angelo and his wife, okay? Azrael is not writing R. Kelly? Really? Really? Now, I gave him R. Kelly's jail records. Ask him how he got R. Kelly's jail records. Ask him how I got the emails between Azrael and R. Kelly. What we've been trying to show you that you've been brainwashed, but once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same things that he told her, hiding other tapes for Azrael, just like London on the Track's mom. What we've been trying to show you that you've been brainwashed, but once she watched that documentary and she read the emails that I sent over to her, that he was sending to Joycelyn, telling Joycelyn the same things that he told her, hiding other tapes for Azrael, just like.
Internet, but we're investigating. So I was like, to my lawyers, like, are they gonna stop the trial? I mean, what was leaked? I don't know. What if it was client attorney privilege or whatever you call that? I don't know if I said it right. But
Right.
anyway, what if it was that? And they said, well, if it was, then it would be a whole nother trial, or the trial could get dismissed if they leaked that kind of information. I said, well, what if I get found guilty and then we found out that that was the case? It'd kind of be too late, wouldn't it?
Right. Right.
But they didn't have answers for that.
Dang. So they just kind of basically just left it up in the air.
Yeah, but they said, but the judge is not stopping the trial because, trial is going, but they will be investigating it. But the problem is that if you say you're going to investigate it, this was in 2021, then here it is 2023. Why don't I have the conclusion of the investigation, and why am I not
Right.
able to get that? And why is my lawyer telling me that they're not sharing it with us? So that's the problem I'm having as well. Look, man, there's a whole lot of strange things and questions around this. I know this, Thor. I wrote a little something out. So
Okay.
It'll take me a minute because it's hard to read my own handwriting, but I know what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So I said, I know Tasha K is out there saying she didn't pay or ask for the BOP information. But here's the thing. She said out of her own mouth that she shared it with, she said, this call is from a federal prison. About that. She said out of her own mouth that she shared my private restricted law enforcement information with government witness, key witness in my case. Now, just for a second, let's talk about restricted. Restricted means restricted. That means you don't tamper with it, you don't mess with it, you don't leak it out, you don't share it.
Right.
Just like a restricted area, you don't go in it.
And if you do, there's consequences. Yeah.
Huh?
I said, and if you do, there's consequences.
Yeah, it's laws in place that you will suffer those consequences with it. Yeah. And let's now just for a second, let's talk about key witnesses. A key witness in any trial is supposed to be a witness the prosecutor is banking on making their case strong. The key witness is the witness the prosecutor is depending on to bring the smoking gun testimony in their case. This key witness is the one who the prosecutor is looking to win the jury over in their case. This is why they're called key witnesses, like the star of the show. You know. So in my case, Tasha K decided to just break federal law and share all of my restricted information that she got from a BOP disciplinary hearing officer with the prosecutor's key witness. And they both got away with it, man. This is not just my problem, bro. This is like, to me, this is like because if it happened to me and they got away with it, then that means it can happen to anybody in America.
Absolutely.
Law is law.
Yeah.
Law is law. Well, the whole concept loses its value. I'm just being real. It's not just about R. Kelly. It's not just about, well, it is about me because I'm the one talking about it, but I'm not supposed to find out 3 weeks before a verdict that, oh, by the way, somebody leaked your information. Well, first of all, the search warrant was done in 2019 or 2020. It was reported in 2019, which means everybody that it was reported to knew about it, including prosecutors. Everybody knew about it. It's not going to get reported to just one person, like, or DOJ, or it's not going to get just reported to Internal Affairs or just BOP. Once the BOP got it, Internal Affairs got it, then DOJ got it, prosecutors got it. So this means everybody knew about it in 2019. I wasn't informed until 2021, 3 weeks before my verdict, which I feel in my heart that I should even went to trial until this was a full investigation because of what happened. That people can say, yeah, well, that had nothing to do with us. That's the BOP. No, it's all law. It's all connected. Because I have a federal case, but I'm being held at the BOP. So these are the things that keeps me up all night. That's worrying me and bothering me because there are questions unanswered and they're continuing to go unanswered. And now here it is, 2023, and I still don't have a full closing of the investigation. What happened? If a BOP officer was investigated, found that she was doing criminal activity with Tasha K, then how come Tasha K wasn't investigated? Or was she?
Those are things you want. Those are things you want to know. I said those are things that you want to know.
Exactly. This happened to me.
This call is from a federal prison.
Look, ma'am, my private information, restricted information, is just as important as any other information when it comes to the courts. My investigation, the things that happened to me, is just important as the investigation they did on me. This is me. I'm a human being too. I have rights as well. If something is done against me in here, if I have rights to that. I have rights to say, hey, look, these crimes was committed against me. What are you guys doing about it? And I can't have a crime committed against me in here, and then a full investigation is done, and then you don't disclose it to me or let me know what happened. I mean, John Louse Jr. made an announcement in the paper, the Sun Times, agreeing that BOP officer A, which is what he called her, illegally, accessed my records, my email, my phone calls. Not only that, she did it 153 times within a 6-month period back in 2019. This is when all my stuff was being leaked. This is when my girlfriend came to the visit me, and she was very pissed off at me because she said she had read my emails to somebody else. She said she knew about me putting money behind the couch and all of this stuff. She was very, very mad. Embarrassed me down there in the visiting room.
Wow.
But anyway, she left, and that was the last I seen of her. And the next thing you know, she turned on me.
And that's how their relationship ended.
Me, so,
Okay.
yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, and that's how that relationship ended. Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was out of nowhere because she was actually visiting me. So we looking at 6 months I had been incarcerated. And sending letters, pictures, and, you know, the whole nine, and love and the whole nine. Emails, beautiful emails and the whole nine. But out of nowhere, it just like water turned off. And it was like weird. And I had known her for almost 5 years. So, you know, and then here it is, 2021, I found out about the BOP situation, and I started finding out this, that, and the other. Next thing you know, there's a search warrant, and it showed. I was like, no wonder she was mad at me that day. No wonder. I know about the time that you spent with her all 3 times. I was there, but I wasn't visible, but I was always there. I can understand about how you feel about the before, because I've witnessed the before and I've witnessed the after. So I know about the time that you spent with her all 3 times. The middle is me. So it's real when she was here. Gave her all of the information. I got the actual people on the phone. She made the decisions. She made the decisions on her own, and it was not easy. It was days and days and days of crying. It was hours and hours and hours of footage. It was indictments. It was phone calls. It was a lot of different things, and it was a lot of information that she just did not know. I think what really made what solidified what you showed her was his absence, because it might have been a completely different story if he was out. I don't think so. Not after what I showed her. Like, not how she took it. It's not just me. It's not just me that dealt with her. It's my girl. It's my mom. It's my dude. What you're trying to say is that no matter how much I showed her that the things that he was telling her were lies, and she went on national TV and did what she did, you don't think that had nothing to do with her realizing that, you know, this fuck this motherfucker. I can't believe. I think all of that had something to do with it, but I think what solidified her actions was his absence. Everything came into play, but what I think finalized it and gave her the courage and the strength to go on is because there were other people in her ear and he wasn't there to defend it. Had he been there to defend it, I don't think it would have turned out the same way. She was vulnerable. I'm not saying what you did was wrong. I'm not saying what you did was right, but she was vulnerable. Anybody could have came in and slid in her ear and told her anything because the nigga not dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think if R. Kelly, honestly, if R. Kelly would have been out on bail, if he was granted bail, I don't think Azriel would have flipped. If R. Kelly was in the streets, Azriel wouldn't have flipped. In my opinion. They got the cable cut back on in the trunk from here. Paid for it here. Was supposed to go to Chicago, break Joycelyn's phone so they couldn't call. You hear me? To break her phone. Her and her friend named Taylor. To break her phone. And her and Taylor was gonna make her. Even though I have somebody that's super close to the family, we have to stick to what's said under oath. We have to. We have to. Won't he do it? She did good on that stand. She got all. I sent her a message while she was up, before she went up there, and then when she got off. Fuck out of here.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Yeah, I'm moving over to Zoom, so I will be back. We will be back. Ladies say, you hear me now? I'm going over to Zoom. Y'all can meet me over there and we can have this further discussion.
One pop asterisk, commentary classic. Went and tell the news, he told the news and done smashed it. Went around and learned the game and got the game mastered. Say you got the T, but she got the T faster. Fools pull the wool, limbs they lay 'em faster. She's a boss bitch, so you'll never get it past her. Funky Fridays, it be fun if you play it right. Me, I like the ladies, so you see me up on ladies' night. Pat got the game tight, play the game so right, so fly. You can laugh and cry in the same night. One Pat Pooh's got to put the name up in lights. One Pat Pooh's got to put the name up in lights. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. One thing you ought to know, you're fucking with a boss bitch. Thought you had the game lost, but you done lost it.
You say you hear me now? You can hear me now. We're going over to Zoom because some reason I'm not sure why my mic keep going in and out. So if you can hear me now on Zoom, I will out. We need to read this because the drunken Larry said that, you know, he ain't in no paperwork. But right here, baby, we need to read this. I'm going to give some shout out to Storm Rose videos, some shout out to Natasha K, all of these. Shout out to R. Kelly for pushing this message out for his supporters or the judicial system to get further information on the corrupt situations that occurred under and towards Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. So let's head over to Zoom. I'm going to get me a drink of more water. I got to go make me some tea. Let's get this panel up here. Let's get these call-ins going. Let's see what y'all thoughts are about being an informant, you know, or, you know, speaking to and persuading witness tampering and all of that stuff. Okay, I will see y'all back in about 5 minutes. Everybody coming over? Put the words in the chat. Come on, Rated R. Come on up on this panel and let's talk about it. Again, shout out to everybody. We opened the floor up today by asking you guys to show Papoose a little bit more love to her channel and come over and enjoy the channel, which is open to the community. Pretty much everybody that is rocking and rolling with the channel. I have a thank you super chat somewhere out there. So go ahead and hit that thank you super chat and let's balance it out around here. Beauty, you better be the first one over there. I see y'all in a minute. We out of here because this one, I got to keep working with this stream though, y'all. I love this stream. I love my stream, but I got to keep working with it for some reason. Yeah. But I'll see y'all in a little bit.